Capitol Hill.
Greek authorities say a boat carrying 150 to 200 migrants has been located adrift in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. The boat's been reached by 2 merchant ships that have offered to help or evacuate the vessel if necessary. The vessel is still in international waters and weather conditions are good. More details at srnnews.com. I'm Keith Peters in Washington.
This is Larry Elder with an Elder Minute on Donald Trump and John McCain right after this.
Listen to the Larry Elder radio show. Just dial pound 250, and when prompted, say CRN Talk. The CRN app will be text message to your phone. Call pound 250 and say CRN Talk.
Senator John McCain has accused the surging Donald Trump of, quote, firing up the crazies, end of quote. Trump shot back, quote, he's not a war hero. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, end of quote. Now, Trump, who never served, refuses to apologize, and I won't defend Trump's crack against McCain. But notice how Republicans are held to a higher standard. A young attorney, for example, once bragged about how she used her legal skills to prevent a knowingly guilty child rapist, her client, from facing justice. It's on tape. That laughing young attorney is named Hillary Clinton. JFK, who invited hookers to the White House for pool parties, and Bill Clinton, who serially cheated and lied about it under oath, remain icons to the media and to their party. Can you say double standard? I'm Larry Elder, and this has been an Elder Minute.
Hello, everybody. Paul Sir Michael Horn here to tell you a bit about what's coming up on the next What's Cooking Show.
Our wine expert Howard Price taught a wine education class on pairing and the style of wine glasses. He'll give you all the results on the next What's Cooking Show, and you'll learn so much. Coming up for you Tuesday morning at 8 a.m., we journey with Holly Madison to the Playboy Mansion. She's got a new book out, Down the Rabbit Hole, the never-before-told story of the bizarre world inside the legendary Playboy Mansion. And we'll also go to Temecula, California, and the Shakespeare Festival, all on What's Cooking.
Live across America, the PM Show with Mike Horn on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monday edition of the PM Show on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I am Michael Horn. We have a lot to talk about on the show today. Lots of crazy news. So settle back, relax, and get ready to go. You're having a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, wherever you may be. Let's see who's having a birthday today. Diana Rigg. Remember from the old show, The Avengers? Tomas, you and I remember that. No one else does. She was really pretty good looking in that show. Yeah. Looked very nice, and Patrick Macney was the lead. He passed away here recently, like the last month or so. But Diana Rigg is 77. Carlos Santana, 68 years old today. So happy birthday to him. Also, who else? Actor Omar Epps is 42. Who else? Country singer, dancer Julianne Hough is 27. Is she the one that's on Dancing with the Stars? Does she like host it or something like that? I didn't realize she's a country singer. Anyway, happy birthday if you're having a birthday today. Ricky Gervais is in the news. Apparently, a British newspaper published photos of a young Queen Elizabeth being taught the Nazi salute by Uncle Edward the Seventh. And Ricky Gervais defended the monarch, and he tweeted, she was 7, and she didn't even have its eventual context. Which brings me to this, everybody's going crazy over a lot of weird stuff, politically correct stuff. I'm so sick of it. I want you all to say whatever you want to say at any time, anywhere, and not have to apologize. Come on, it's just your stupid opinion anyway, like mine. What does it matter? So I'm thinking, they're worried about illegal immigrants, and I think they should shut the border down myself. But here's my thought for you to think about today at the water cooler. The Los Angeles Dodgers have Yasiel Puig. There's a bunch of Cuban players that are playing in the major leagues now. Did they become citizens? Are they illegally in this country? Because they make millions of dollars, do they get like a free pass? Well, some poor schlub, it's like, I don't think anyone should come into this country illegally. I think you should take the time to become a citizen of the United States. I don't believe you should be able to come here pregnant and drop your baby in this country and have that baby be a citizen. That's my belief. Like it or love it, politically correct or incorrect, that's the way I believe. But all that thrown aside, shouldn't we be upset, about Yasiel Puig if he came in here and doesn't have his papers? Wouldn't it be great during like the 7th inning stretch of a Dodger game, the feds come out and just take him off in handcuffs off the field? Come on, there's something inside of you that would like to see that. they have a raid on all the baseball teams and get rid of any of the illegals off the team. It's just I don't know how you do it, because Cuba, we recognize them, and then all of a sudden these people come in from Cuba. Did they just get a free pass? Shouldn't they have to go through the whole process of becoming a citizen? I don't know any of the facts here. I'm just wondering, maybe someone knows. You can call us here at 818-353-1276 and just answer that question for us, because I think it's a good talk show topic. I'm going to give it to Larry Elder because I don't have time to deal with it today. I've got too much news to report. 818-353-1276 if you do have some information for it. Oh, we got a lot today. We got Blake Shelton news. This is one of my favorite Blake Sheltons. He is one of the great country music superstars. And is there trouble in paradise? This one's going up and down the country wires here. I just don't understand. I'm telling you, I do understand a little bit. I think, well, I'll have my opinion straight ahead here on the PM show. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. The great Larry Minetti is here tomorrow. Oh, the superstar in sports, Fred Dreyer on Wednesday, and the great Robert Conrad Thursday. Stay with us here on CRN.
Need a tractor for tough jobs? Do more for less with a Kubota L-Series compact tractor. Forged from our proven design and highest quality materials, Kubota has been committed to building the industry's best compact tractors for decades. Get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 5 years during our More Power to You sales event. That's value. That's Kubota. Financing available through Kubota Credit Corporation USA. Call toll-free 1-888-465-8268 for details about costs and terms. For more information or to find a participating dealer, visit Kubota.com.
Improve the look of your home for less with hardwood floors from Lumber Liquidators. Choose from over 400 styles of hardwood, bamboo, wood look tile, and more, all for a lot less than other stores. This week, get gorgeous pre-finished 3/4-inch solid copper heavy hardwood for $3.29 and more from 99 cents. $2 instant savings on our hottest Bellawood matte finished hardwood floors. North American and European laminate from 49 cents and more.
And 18-month special financing.
For the floor you want at the price you deserve. Visit LumberLiquidators.com to find a store near you.
It's the PM show, nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm your host, Michael Horn. The dog, Dwayne Chapman, the star of the reality series Dog, the Bounty Hunter, you know that guy? Well, he is facing a lawsuit by a rival bounty hunter. Apparently, Charles Fisher is suing Dwayne Chapman, or Dog as we call him, and his wife for what he alleges was a fabricated phone conversation. Fisher is seeking $30 million. The world's crazy. So some guy makes a fabricated phone conversation. Is that worth $30 million? Huh? I don't know. I don't know at all. All right, we're here taking care of all the business here for you. Am I on 3? Oh, 4 you got me on. Okay, 4. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure I was correct there. It's a change from what we normally have here. You went to crossbar 4. Tomas is pressing the buttons, giving me all sorts of technical jargon. Paul Stern, who usually is here with us, I don't know where the hell he is. He just disappeared somewhere? Oh, he's doing something else? More important? Eating his lunch? It's good. Everybody should be get some thank you. There's a gentleman came by the studio today, and I like this guy, famous radio guy Bob Kay, and he brought his a lovely wife in at the same time, and they're here in the studio, and I sort of walked in. I didn't know they were going to be here. No one told me they were going to be here. Apparently they were to see the superstar here on our staff, young Jennifer, who's like busting out all over. She's getting awards from Salem Radio as the entertainer of the year. She's Doug Steffen has got her back on his show for every hour of the day. We get her for 1 hour a week on what's trending today. That's about it. That's all she wants to do. Says not paying her enough. You know how she is. She's got a big agent who smokes cigars, stinks the place up when he comes in. So apparently this guy, this Bob Kay, is here to see Jennifer. And she's so dang busy. She leaves him a bottle of wine, and he's like sitting out there, and it's like, that's it. I guess to see Jennifer these days, you got to make some kind of special deal, take her to lunch, whatever it might be. She leaves a bottle of wine. I don't even think she wrote a note on there. Luckily, I came in to pick up the pieces, if you know what I'm talking about. You've been there before. I say, Bob, come back to my office. I said, did you want to go to lunch? I'll take you lunch. And I've got a million things to do. I got show prep. I got this show to put on. I've got the What's Cooking show. What's Cooking on Wine. This is the busiest day of the week for me, Monday, when I tried to feebly entertain the masses. And so I'm in there talking to Bob and his wife, Tony. She's lovely. And I say, I hear these words falling out of my mouth saying, do you want to go to lunch? I don't have time to go to lunch. I just had a big breakfast, for gosh sakes. I'm getting fatter as it is. And I'm saying, you want to go to lunch? And it's like I can't really formulate on. He goes, did you say, do you want to go to lunch? I said, yeah. And so he goes, yeah, if we can. I don't want to go to Bob's. Bob's Big Boy, the great legendary Bob's Big Boy. I don't want to go to Bob's. I want to go to In-N-Out Burger. Now, In-N-Out Burgers, Bob lives back in the old country on the East Coast in Boston. Crazy people live back there. And so he's out here breathing the fresh air, living the countryside, getting the dust, not drinking any water because there are no water available here in California where we do the show. And so he wants an In-N-Out Burger. So I'm thinking, great, I'm off the hook. I'll call my pal Matt. This will cost me a burger. I'll call my good friend Matty Matt in the traffic manager. And I pick up the phone and say, Matt, I said, would you like to get where are you going for lunch? He said, I didn't know. I said, would you like an In-N-Out Burger? And he goes, I said, if I'm buying you one, will you pick up a couple of In-N-Out Burgers? I figure I'd get a couple In-N-Out Burgers, slap them in the bag. These people are on their way. They're driving up to Northern California. They're out of here. They're gone. We have a good time. We talk. Not that Bob Kay's not a nice guy. I love Bob Kay, but it's like, he's here. And so I say, hey, we'll go ahead and do that. I said, and Matt immediately comes back, and boy, he was quick to grab that cash. And he's out the door. Good old Matt going to pick up some of these In-N-Out Burgers with, and then you got to decide which one. For those of you that are not in the western region of the United States, you can have a number 1, a number 2, or a number 3. The number 1, just a hamburger, delicious, wonderful In-N-Out Burger hamburger with fries and a drink. Number 2, a cheeseburger, same thing, but with cheese, fries, and a drink. Number 3, and this one will get you, if you nail you for a few bucks, it's the double-double. And it's got the double cheese and the double, the patties, and then the fries and everything. Well, Bob and Tony decide to go for the number 2, the cheeseburger. That's what they want. So Matt leaves, they're on their way, and I said, is that good there? Did you still want to go to... They decide they want to go to Bob's Big Boy on top of it. So now I'm taking them to Bob's Big Boy, buying them the Bob Big Boy special and everything, and then by the time they come back, they got a cold In-N-Out Burger waiting for them. They get in the car, they leave, they're eating for the next week. These are the kind of things that happen to me. That's what's kind of happening to me. I could be worse, though. I could be the fabulous Blake Shelton, one of my favorite country music artists. He and Miranda Lambert are apparently getting divorced. Yes, I said the D word, divorced. They're breaking up. TMZ has learned about this. They reported on this. They filed for divorce apparently a while ago, officially ending a 4-year marriage. They were the lovebirds of the cable TV, of the country music universe. They were the people that loved country music, and they loved being together, and they met each other, and Oklahoma was wonderful. Splitsville, 4 years. That's all they lasted. Imagine, how just some of these June Carter Cash and Johnny Cash. Look at the great relationship they had, right? Faith Hill, Tim McGraw, look at they're together. They've been through thick and thin and all the rumors and everything. They're together. There's this hot couple, the very handsome Blake Shelton and the hot Miranda Lambert. Done. 4 years into this thing. Blake apparently is the one who filed. The official, the financial arrangements have already been worked out. I mean, where have we been on this story? They had a prenup. That's one of the reasons they're worked up. So the divorce filed in Oklahoma. He's going to get the ranch in Oklahoma. She's going to get the family home in Nashville. And Miranda has been moving out her show animals. Apparently she has horses, a camel, a llama. Maybe that would get to me. Women and their animals are fine. Horses, maybe. A camel and a llama? Is this like Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch? What is going on here? That's kind of strange. Hey, Miranda, I thought we'd have a nice, lovely night together. Well, why can't tonight, Blake? I got to go take care of the camel. Come on. Yeah, whatever she likes. Anyway, she's moving the horses, the camel, and the llama off the ranch the last couple of days. And they have said, quoting now, this is not the future we envisioned. You think? This is not the future we envisioned, and it's with heavy hearts that we move forward separately. We are real people with real lives, real family, friends, and colleagues. Therefore, we kindly ask for privacy and compassion concerning this very personal matter. Oh, boy. You know, Blake has talked famously about falling in love with Miranda back in 2005. They did the duet of You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma. This is pretty sad stuff. But I'll tell you, he's hosting that show on NBC. You know what I'm talking about? And there's a lot of female, probably hot singers on that show. He usually invites them to perform with him on the road. Just saying. I don't know much about her. She's kind of low-key right now. We'll dig into this one and find out more. I'm very sad for Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton, two of the country sweethearts. Well, we're going to get some good music, though. Heartbreaking stuff, always good for country. Start buying the CDs. CRN travelers, relax at the beautiful Fountain Grove Inn and Conference Center in Santa Rosa, California. Come to quality and come to luxury. Experience the newly renovated guest rooms. They're generously sized and they're decorated in the Tuscan tradition. They have great, incredible pillow-top mattresses, luxurious linens, and down-filled comforters. The Fountain Grove Inn also offers complimentary Wi-Fi and internet access. There's warm cookies and coffee every evening in the hotel lobby, and you can visit the newly remodeled Equus Restaurant and Equus Lounge with its new wine bar. It's the ideal place to relax and enjoy a glass of wine and watch our What's Cooking on Wine show on CRN with host Larry Van Alst on Wednesdays. It's the Fountain Grove Inn, Hotel, and Conference Center located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. It's easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinn.com.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Are you nearing eligibility for Medicare benefits? Then you know now is an important time in your life. Medicare benefits can be a complicated puzzle. You don't want to overpay for your Medicare coverage or get the wrong plan. Let Health Markets Insurance Agency help you. With one free phone call, a licensed insurance agent will help you select a Medicare plan that's right for you and your budget. If you're becoming eligible for Medicare, call today and learn how to get the most out of your benefits.
800-793-1960. 800-793-1960.
Health Markets Insurance Agency is the DBA or assumed name of InSphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., which is an authorized insurance agency in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Not all agents are licensed to sell all products. Service and product availability varies by state.
Call 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960.
Don't make me feel any worse than I do, Paul Stern. Welcome back here to the PM show. I'm Michael Horn along with Paul Stern. I told you my story about Bob Kay and his lovely wife Tony being in the studio today. Sitting around, I got a cover for superstar Jennifer and all her bunches of shows that she does. she had to leave early today to get awarded by Salem Radio as the talk radio host of the century. Beat out Dennis Prager, for God's sakes. So she gets this award, and apparently she's gone and just leaves a bottle of wine for these people, Bob Kay and his lovely wife Tony, and they're looking at this thing, and not even a note on it. And I come in there, and the first thing I do is I see him bothering Paul Stern, who's really perspiring. He's right in the middle of the Larry Elder extravaganza.
Bob was a disturbance, I gotta tell you.
Was he in there bothering you?
I already heard it today. I almost missed a call, almost missed a break.
I'm telling you.
Upset Mr. Elder.
Paul Stern joins us now.
I think it was almost sabotage.
So to save the station, and they obviously aren't taking their bottle of wine, but man, they grab it like it was a gold bullion on the way out the door. Oh, I can't forget my bottle of wine. Puts it in his car and drives off with me so the heat here in Southern California can toast that to a nice golden brown. Should be good eating with cold hamburgers. That's all I got to say. So I sent them out. You said they wanted to go to In-N-Out. Now you're making me feel bad. They were going to drive there themselves?
They were going to drive up to an area called La Crescenta.
Until I come in and I go, do you want to go to... I'm trying to stop myself from saying it.
I tried to stop you from saying it because I knew that they wanted to go to In-N-Out themselves.
Yeah. And he says, I don't want to go to Bob's Big Boy. I want to go to In-N-Out. Well, I'm not going to drive to La Crescenta. That's at least a 5-minute drive here from our CRN broadcast center. I've got better things to do than to drive them personally. Yeah, they had. It looked like the Jack Roberts rental car that he had. And same color red, the whole thing. And so I say, well, I was going to take it at Bob's Big Boy. And so, okay, we'll go there. Now, in the meantime, I got Matt getting them a hamburger, and so by the time they come back, and I mean, they really packed it in.
They didn't take the hamburgers to go.
Yes, they did. The hamburgers were sitting on my desk getting nice and cold. Tomas probably passed around a couple of times going like, I wonder if he's going to eat those. And they grabbed them, they took them, and they took these hamburgers along with that wine. They're probably drunk somewhere on Interstate 5 right now eating cold burgers. And have you ever had fries when they're cold?
Not too often.
I didn't ask you, Tomas. I could hear you all over the glass.
This is after going to Bob's Big Boy?
I should have said it way too
Formerly Dibians?
Yes, they had a burger. He had a burger there. The double-decker, the double-decker Bob's Big Boy burger that he had. And then he goes ahead and eats this other thing in the car.
That's the one that Dick Sinclair talks about.
And he's going to stop at the Kettleman's off-ramp because he knows the route and pick up another In-N-Out burger on the way up to Northern California. And so... and then I mentioned to him, I says, oh, you got one of those Wi-Fi radios you can tune and listen to us? And he goes, no, what's the Wi-Fi? I said, yeah, we'll have to see if we can get you one. I said, when's your birthday? He says, November. I said, oh, I'll have to get you one for your birthday. And then after he grabs the cold burgers and he's walking out of my office, he goes, what about that Wi-Fi radio? I mean, this guy came in here to, like, if I would have given him the studio, he would have carted Larry Elder out in his car. If I could have said, Larry's available to take a ride with you.
Yeah, Bob Kay doesn't know what he was talking about. He came in, when he was bothering me as I was engineering the Larry Elder program, basically begging me, literally trying to coax me into missing a break. I literally could see that he was trying to get under my skin,
he
trying to distract me.
He works for a rival network. He's trying to get you to make the mistake.
And then he makes a comment.
There's all smiles going on after he ate, I got to tell you.
He made a lot of comments, actually. I probably shouldn't bring it up here on the air.
There's gas and all smiles when he left. What was the comment?
Well, a lot of dirty linen I'm airing, but I guess it's stuff that might as well come out now. He started telling us how our levels are all over the place.
Yeah, well, he certainly liked the level when he was listening to it on the radio station.
Well, I told him that.
Wasn't he the guy that tried to sell us that expensive leveling out equipment that was going to cost $2,000 a channel or something?
Well, I told Bob that our levels haven't been all over the place since we invested in this equipment that I pointed to in the rack.
That's good.
So the levels aren't all over the place. No, they're not. No, he doesn't listen.
The levels are fine. I have not noticed any kind of problem at all with the levels here at CRN. I tell you right now, it sounds real good when it talks and it doesn't go ahead and have any kind of a drama and anything like that. I think everything works fine.
If the levels were all over the place, we would have gotten a call from Don Barrett in Santa Barbara, listening in off of Cox Cable, because Don Barrett, he knows an off level when he hears one, and he will definitely tell us before anybody else has a chance to catch it. And, of course, nobody's caught it because it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure everything seems to be working fine here.
What else bothered me?
I don't think Bob knows what he's talking about.
He made a comment about Larry Elder.
Enough. I don't want to hear any more about Bob Kay. It's over. He's done. He's got his radio, free radio. Right. He got his In-N-Out burgers. He's got his free lunches.
Let me tell you
He's
this
set
one.
for the next 5 years.
No,
here.
if you really want me to froth you, this one will
it's
really
got to go
froth
to a
you.
break. Really?
Well, let me tell you.
Good.
He told me that nobody on radio is making any changes. But I said, well, there's a lot of people making changes. Larry Elch just got picked up by
That's right, by the Los Angeles station, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people making changes.
Yeah.
Of course, when you have good talent, people make changes.
Yeah, well, there you go. Good to see him. Our good buddy Bob the K.
What case
That's
did
good.
he
And
cut
then
out?
Jennifer just shows up. She gets back in time just to show over there because she found out we were going to have a free lunch at Bob's Big Boy. She shows up there. It was great. Had to sit there with everybody. Listen to all their careers. I couldn't even talk about myself. Homeowners, now is the season to be thinking about your roof because all it takes is one storm to turn a small roof problem into a major leak. If it's time for a new roof, call Sears at 888-465-9720. You can save $500 if you call right now. Sears licensed fully insured contractors can get your roofing job done right. Just call 888-465-9720. Sears has a variety of shingles and styles that are built for long-lasting performance, and you'll save $500 if you call now. So call Sears for a free in-home consultation at 888-465-9720. Hurry, offer ends soon. Not available in all areas. Installation provided by Sears authorized licensed contractors. License information available upon request. That's Sears Roofing. Call right now and save $500. Call 888-465-9720. 888-465-9720. Call Sears now and get that roof repaired. Call 888-465-9720.
Are you worried about losing your home to foreclosure? If you've been threatened with foreclosure or received legal papers from your bank, you have approximately 30 days to respond. If you do not respond, you could lose your home. You have rights. Act now to protect your rights. You can stay in your home. Many times you can even modify your loan. The bottom line is you can get past this, but you must act right now. If you've been served by your bank and you're worried about losing your home to foreclosure, now is the time to fight back and save your home. Time is limited, so call the professionals at National Foreclosure Defense right now.
800-515-6309. 800-515-6309. 800-515-6309. 800-515-6309. That number again is 800-515-6309.
Have you ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's the good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and your loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system, worth $850, is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
Need a tractor for tough jobs? Do more for less with a Kubota L-Series compact tractor. Forged from our proven design and highest quality materials, Kubota has been committed to building the industry's best compact tractors for decades. Get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 5 years during our More Power to You sales event. That's value. That's Kubota. Financing available through Kubota Credit Corporation USA. Call toll-free 1-888-465-8268 for details about costs and terms. For more information or to find a participating dealer, visit Kubota.com.
Hi, everybody. This is Michael Horn. And a lot of people ask me, how do I receive CRN? How can I tune it in? It's easy. Just use your smartphone. Take CRN with you everywhere. Right now, take your smartphone and dial pound 250 and hit send. When prompted, say CRN Talk. You'll immediately receive a text to download our app on your Android or iPhone. And you can listen to CRN wherever you are. Just dial pound 250 and hit send. When prompted, say CRN Talk. That's genius, I'm telling you. It is just genius. Pound 250 send. Whoever produced that particular commercial here from our production department at CRN knows what they're doing. They put the pound 250, and a lot of people get confused. They think it's a text message. No, they put the sound of the phone in there so you know to dial it. Did you do that, Tomas? Paul?
I believe that's a trick that they used over at the Larry Elder show.
I'm telling you. I wonder, was it Matt? Matt's genius, I'm telling you. Trick or not, he's used it and it's fabulous. And Matty Matt gets the A for the day. Run that promo as many times as we can. I feel like that guy used to be the preacher on television. Go, run the promo, run it again. He used to get money and he'd get upset if the phones didn't ring and he'd go, play the promo again. Can't do that.
I don't think he actually used the word play the promo again. I think he actually said something else.
Paul Stern, along with yours truly, Michael Horn, Tomas pressing the button. So, yeah, we got this kind of a serious story here. Apparently there was a surfing competition, and there's been these shark attacks. They say it's very rare. I'm hearing them a lot these days. There's surfing competition in South Africa. It was canceled yesterday after an Australian professional surfer, this guy Mick Fanning, escaped a shark attack on live television. There's video of this incident at the Samsung Galaxy World Surf League Championship for this year, and it shows two sharks circling the three-time league champion. How'd you like to be surfing and see sharks making circles around you? Let me tell you.
I think
if I could get a helicopter would go, I'd be out the door right away.
If you are being kind of circled by sharks, what you're supposed to do to try to defend yourself is scratch their eyes.
Yeah, or hit their nose, whatever. Anyway, a water safety team pulled Mick Fanning and his fellow competitor Julian Wilson from the water, according to CNN. Both were uninjured. We have some sound from that, do we, on an actual follow-up on that? Let's take a listen.
I was just sitting there. I was just about to, just start moving. And then I felt something grab, got stuck in my leg rope. And I, instantly just jumped, away. And then it just kept coming at my board. And I just was, kicking and screaming. And, wow.
See some teeth? You get some teeth?
I just saw fins. I didn't see the teeth. I was waiting for the teeth to come at me as I was swimming. I was like, ah!
Did you get a couple punches in?
I punched it in the back, yeah.
There you go. You're right, Paul. So they went ahead and they scratched the eyes, whatever, just hit it. That's what you got to do. Scary stuff, I'll tell you. Now, George Eads is opting out of the finale of CSI. They've got the final episode coming up, the finale special, as they call it. And George was supposed to return to CSI for this 2-hour finale special it's going to be. This is according to TV Line. Eads played the guy Nick Stokes, the forensic investigator, since the pilot, I think, in the year 2000, but he exited at the conclusion of the 15th season of CSI earlier this year, and he had never really signed on for the special, but the creator of the show had already written him into the script, and now that Eads has decided not to participate in the project, the script's going to undergo what they call a rewrite or a minor revamp, and it's unclear whether or not his absence will be addressed or not. Eads, by the way, isn't the only cast member who is not returning for the long-running swan song of the CSI. All of them are going off here. They've all been off now. It's just the final CSI.
I'm glad to see him go, to be perfectly honest.
I've never watched one of them all the way through.
I have not even seen one.
I hate to say it because it's such a popular show. It's always in the top 10. I've watched parts of it. I think there's one on my DVR that I started watching and I thought interesting, and then I didn't have time to finish it, so there was an infomercial on, so I just recorded it.
Aren't the special effects supposed to be very graphic? Isn't that one of the calling cards?
It uses your brain to try to figure out how they solve the mystery. Do you watch it, Tomas? Are you a CSI viewer? No, you're not either. See, that doesn't. I don't like the doctor stuff. I don't like seeing guts and blood and all that stuff.
I like a good Quinn Martin production.
One of those like the old ones, like the FBI or something.
Banachek.
Yeah, there's one out of the past. Banachek. What was that on for one season in 1972? Good, Paul. Everybody looked that one up. Anyway.
Cannon
was good. Anyway, Entertainment Weekly reporting this. They're saying that Elizabeth Shue is not going to be coming back in her role of Julie Finlay, which she played since 2012. But there will be a lot of good familiar faces in the Goodbye special. William Peterson, Gil Grissom, Marge Helgenberger. She's going to be back. She played Catherine Willow. She's in another show, too, that's on right now. I don't know what the name of that is. She's going to return. Ted Danson, who's in the series now. D.B. Russell.
Ted Danson.
Yeah. Jorah Fox, who plays Sarah Siddle. Henry Andrews, the character, played by John Welner. David Berman, who plays David Phillips. Paul Guilfoyle is Jim Rass. Wallace Langham is David Hodges. So this is, I guess, they're not going to bring in the ones from Miami and all that to be back? Come on. Melinda Clark played Lady Heather. And so anyway, the final show is going to air September 17th on CBS. They should bring in all the CSIs. The one from Miami, the New York guys. Come on, they should bring them all back. If the show's over, I won't watch this either. I just boycott and will not watch it. If they don't bring back all the characters of CSI, right? Come on, there were some good guys in there. MTV has been causing quite a stir. They have a film on white people. They say one of the challenges for the makers of the MTV documentary White People was getting people to talk about race when they didn't feel like the issue concerned them. And some of those quoted as saying they consider the default race or normal. So the filmmaker, who I guess is white as well, his name is Jose Antonio Vargas. Thank you, Tomas. He recorded white Americans in situations while they were forced to confront racial identity issues. And he found that a white man who attends a traditionally black college, he's one of those that'll talk. Teachers on a South Dakota reservation where resentment toward whites is one of the issues of the day. A young Brooklyn man bewildered by the Asian immigrants on his block. A white man who teaches a college course on white privilege. Can we just get beyond all this and just accept everybody and just move along? Are you sick of these things? Now, this is another MTV. Obviously, their ratings are so bad, they have stooped to this level. The film's going to start Wednesdays, this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
8 p.m. Wednesdays, I have time to watch something other than MTV.
What are you going to watch?
Let me write a note to myself.
Let's put it down there.
Maybe I can find Cartoon Carnival.
Something like this, decent, something entertaining. I like to watch television for entertainment. Here's a depressing
story, too.
Slapstick
or something.
Apparently, a man has been found dead in Demi Moore's swimming pool. I know she's drop-dead gorgeous, but this is crazy. This man reportedly found dead in her swimming pool, Demi Moore's swimming pool, Sunday morning. TMZ reported this. A 21-year-old guy, bottom of the pool, apparently drowned. The website reported the house party took place while she was away. Officials said no one from her family was present. The party was not thrown by Demi Moore or her kids. So how the hell did they get in the house?
I wondered if this was the same people that broke into Chris Brown's house.
Could be. Police also spoke to Us Weekly saying that a maid was present in the morning and 5 people were in the house at the time of the incident. They didn't suspect a huge party took place. The man slipped, fell into the pool, didn't know how to swim. No foul play was detected. The man was invited to the party by an assistant to Demi Moore or her daughters. Police are still investigating the incident. That's a tragedy. We're sorry about that.
Inventory is everything. Product sitting on shelves is money sitting on shelves. Managing our inventory is key. That's why I use KeepStock Solutions from Grainger. KeepStock Solutions help keep just the right amount of inventory on hand. KeepStock Solutions help keep the cost down. KeepStock Solutions keep me a happy camper. What's the key to better inventory management? KeepStock Solutions from Grainger. Get it? Got it? Good. Visit Grainger.com/KeepStock for more information. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Improve the look of your home for less with hardwood floors from Lumber Liquidators. Choose from over 400 styles of hardwood, bamboo, wood look tile, and more. All for a lot less than other stores. This week, get gorgeous pre-finished 3/4-inch solid copper Hevia hardwood for $3.29 and more from 99 cents. $2 instant savings on our hottest Bellawood matte finished hardwood floors. North American and European laminate from 49 cents and more.
And 18-month special financing.
For the floor you want at the price you deserve, visit LumberLiquidators.com to find a store near you.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-351-8614. That's 800-351-8614. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-351-8614.
PM show nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn, along with Paul Stern, Tomas pressing the buttons, our executive producer, Courtney Cadera. Carol Burnett's going to get her Lifetime Achievement Award from SAG, the Screen Actors Guild. She's going to be honored by the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award. It was announcing, they announced, SAG-AFTRA announced this today. She is going to be honored for her long-running variety and sketch comedy series, The Carol Burnett Show. She's going to be presented with the award, which honors professional and humanitarian accomplishments, along with Caitlyn Jenner. No, I made that up. I'm sorry. Don't give me that
Why
look.
Why do you got to go upset?
I'm sorry.
You're going to upset people now.
I'm sorry. That's not, I couldn't resist. Anyway, going to present Carol Burnett with the award, which honors professional
kind of Shecky Greed or something.
And humanitarian accomplishments.
Any young man making jokes.
During the SAG Awards ceremony, it's going to be held January 30th. Quoting now the president of SAG-AFTRA, Ken Howard, he said, Carol Burnett is a creative dynamo and a comedic genius. She is. You know, we should get her back on the Larry Minetti show.
That was a great interview.
She was great, and in honor of this, Larry and Nancy Minetti should have Carol Burnett back on their show.
I think she actually made an appearance on with the Hawaii Five-0, and I think that was at Larry Minetti's suggestion.
I would suggest that to Larry if he would take my calls, but once again, just like Jennifer, you got to go through some kind of a press agent or something to talk to Larry Minetti. Not available to talk to us at all. We gave him one of those Wi-Fi radios, and he sits there and listens to all of his favorite CRN shows. Obviously, this is not one of them. So, Larry, if you're listening, get Carol Burnett back on your show. Larry, by the way, and Nancy will be here tomorrow.
Well, you just said this was not one of his favorite shows. Now you're intimating that he might be listening.
Casey may be mistuned. Anyway, Ken Howard went on to say that Carol Burnett embodies the generosity and courage that the greatest actors use in creating enduring and memorable characters. I agree with that. So, Carol Burnett, she's 82. She's got a long list of accolades she's got.
It takes courage to do what she did?
Yeah, she's got received.
I think it takes comedic genius. I don't know if it takes
She has received
courage.
6 Primetime Emmys, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, the Kennedy Kennedy Honors. Previous SAG Life Achievement honorees have included Betty White, Clint Eastwood, Mary Tyler Moore, and Sidney Poitier. That's a pretty good list of people to be with.
To be perfectly honest, I actually think Carol Burnett's a bigger star than all the people you just mentioned.
I don't know. She's as big. Come on. Betty White is huge. Clint Eastwood is huge.
I'd love
Mary Tyler Moore and Sidney. We got more news. You want to make your point?
I'd love Betty White. But Betty White is not Carol Burnett.
Yes, she is. Betty White has been around longer than Carol Burnett.
I realize that you want to...
Older than Carol Burnett.
I realize that.
You're too young to realize Betty White was in a lot of great shows early on. Clint Eastwood, one of the great geniuses of our time, acting-wise, directing. Mary Tyler Moore, another great actress. Okay. And Sidney Poitier. What, you got something against black people?
No, I just...
That'll stop you right in your tracks.
I'm just honest. In all honesty, I've spent much more hours watching Carol Burnett and Friends than I did any of the people you have mentioned.
All right, now we got another story that you were talking about here. This is the transgender reporter Zoe Tour is accused of battery over this Caitlyn Jenner. Now, you were going to bring this one up. This was Caitlyn Jenner, the transgender issue, that was going on. And Zoe Tour was on a talk show. Was this, what show was this?
It was the Dr. Drew Pinsky program.
The Dr. Drew Pinsky. And I did Pinsky myself once and it hurt. Anyway, so Zoe Tour was on a guest on Dr. Drew's show. Now, Zoe, if you don't know, Zoe Tour was a man, helicopter, Bob Tour. Was he with the
filmed the Reginald Daddy beating?
Was he a KNBC reporter? Right, Bob Tour.
I believe it was KNBC.
And went through a sex change operation. Now is a woman in Zoe Tour, and so he was a guest on the Dr. Drew show, and he filed a police report. There's a police report has been filed against her for getting handsy during a debate. Now, here's what went down on this controversy on the Dr. Drew on Call show. Our buddy Ben Shapiro, who does a radio show.
That's correct.
With the Brian Whitman and that woman Alicia.
With the Morning Answer.
The Morning Answer, that's right. And Ben Shapiro is accusing Tour of threatening him on the show. I saw it. He did get accused. And here's the thing. Bob Tour, formerly Bob Tour, has a sex change operation, becomes Zoe Tour, and then said, if you're going to call me sir, you're going to go over here on a stretcher. Now, that's very unladylike. If you're going to be a woman and you're going to go through the transgender process, my gosh, affect your brain a little bit so you become a dignified woman. Not that you're going to... How many women have you said that are going to lay out flat on a stretcher?
You should meet the women that I've dated.
So, well, maybe it's true. I remember that coffee incident you had, the coffee on you, whatever. Anyway, So this Zoe Tour, formerly Bob Tour, who was one of the great helicopter
Zoe
pilots.
Tour.
Yeah, Zoe Tour is now threatened, apparently, Ben Shapiro, and Ben is accusing Tour of threatening him on the show. And again, if you missed it, Tour said if Shapiro didn't get his pronouns in order, because I think Ben said sir or something to him, he'd be taken home in an ambulance. Wow, and then she put her hand around the back of Shapiro's neck. So Shapiro went to the LAPD on Sunday to file a criminal complaint. I don't blame him. He probably threatened his life because here this mammoth woman, and Zoe is quite striking, and apparently she wanted to strike Ben.
Well,
this is a good one. This is another politically correct argument. If you're gonna sex change yourself into a woman, be dignified and be a woman. Don't go back and pull out an AK-47 or take your fist and smash somebody and knock their teeth out. That's very unladylike.
Yeah.
Am I right, Tomas? I'm politically correct here. So listen, Caitlyn Jenner, Zoe Tour, if you're gonna be a woman, be a freaking wonderful woman. Don't go threatening, smaller guys over there. You're gonna punch their lights out.
Some people like a big boned woman, Mike.
Just don't go threatening them, whatever you do. Get some dignity. Go to finishing school. Here's the thing. See, they get the sex change operation. They don't go to finishing school.
Oh, they went to finishing school.
Let me ask you this.
Believe
Is
me.
Zoe Tour also a helicopter pilot?
I don't know if that part of the...
Because we should, I'm telling you, she could really protect us around here. We could hire her to go do some helicopter reports at CRN.
I don't know that. I can't say
for
that.
one. Anyway, I hope Ben is okay. Apparently he had his neck stretched a little bit. His spaghetti is going down. He's making a little food go a longer way now.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
When it comes to blood pressure, for years the safe zone upper limit was 120/80. But now, according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, slightly higher numbers may be okay. I'm Aileen Ellis. The experts say most people over 60 are fine if their BP is lower than 150/90. If you have kidney disease or diabetes, that top number should now be 140. Why are these findings important? Because now some people may not need to take blood pressure medication. So if your BP is in this okay range, talk to your doctor. And if your BP is still too high, try lifestyle changes. You might be able to get it down with weight loss, exercise, a low-salt diet, and drinking less booze. For more on blood pressure, just Google the words NIH and blood pressure. Remember, good blood pressure substantially cuts your risk of a heart attack and a stroke. That's Primetime Focus, brought to you by AARP.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
All right, PM show, nationwide, coast to coast, Monday edition. Michael Horn along with Paul Stern. So let's buzz through the rest of these items here. Caitlyn Jenner's worried about the voice issue at the ESPY Awards. She says, don't listen to the pitch, but to what I have to say. She said she felt amazing at the ESPYs. I didn't watch it. You know, there's a lot more things you should be, excited about than someone that had a sex change operation. Good for them, you know.
What else happened at the ESPYs,
but if this, there was other great things, people that rescue people and save lives and stuff like that. I don't know, but, apparently, Caitlyn Jenner said that she blogged, said, what a relief. And she said she had the Arthur Ashe Courage Award at the ESPYs. I don't even care about that. I don't want to hear any more about it. It's over with. Stephen Hawking, I want to tell you about this. The truth is out there. And Stephen Hawking, he's that genius guy that did the movie about it. He's going to listen for aliens. Oh my. He is this famous professor has started a new venture in search of extraterrestrial life. I love this. Which over the course of 10 years he's going to listen to broadcast signals from 1 million of the closest stars to Earth. It's a $100 million effort. It was launched by Breakthrough Initiatives Group in London, and Hawking said somewhere in the cosmos, perhaps intelligent life may be watching these lights of ours, aware of what they mean. So this could be great. He may, be tuning around and one day find an old episode of Gilligan's Island coming back at you. They're going to reboot the Xena Warrior series. The Xena Warrior Princess is in the works at NBC. However, they're still in the early stages. They don't have a series writer yet. There are no writers with it, and they don't know even about Lucy Lawless. She's been vocal about wanting to revive the brand, but so far nothing new on it. And then this stupid thing, that stupid judge that unsealed, whether you believe Bill Cosby or don't, that doesn't matter. This judge, it's a sealed testimony and stuff, and then he unseals it like a jerk. They should send that judge out of town. And it's one of the other people accusing Cosby is now using it in their defense. They shouldn't be allowed to. It was sealed. It was settled. That's the case from the past. That's a main issue here in this whole thing is privacy when you settle it.
Donald Trump made some big news once again. He's kind of keeping his name right in the forefront.
He should be because he's a top runner there. Top box office movies. Ant-Man was number 1. Minions 2. Trainwreck 3. Inside Out 4. Jurassic World 5. Here's an interesting story. And, the cheating website, Ashley Madison, where you can cheat on your wife or your husband or whatever, they've been hacked. Avid Life Media, who runs security for Ashley Madison, along with other similar sites, is having to take down these pages because they're getting kind of what's coming to them. Some hackers broke into the site, stole the customer's personal information, including financial records, and posted them online. So that's amazing. And you have a cat, don't you?
I do.
A little kitty cat. Nice little tiny kitty that's good. Well, apparently there's something new for your kitty cat. It's a bejeweled device that you put on your cat's rear, and they call it the Twinkle Tush. Now, I have an older cat, So my cat, Tommy, is getting up there in ages, and once in a while there's Klingons and things of that nature that have to be cleaned around. But you'll never see your cat's rear the same way again because the makers of Cat Crib, this is a cat hammock that attaches to chair legs, has uploaded a video on YouTube that advertised a new product called Twinkle Tush. When you hang this from your cat's tail, the Twinkle Tush effectively obscures the feline posterior with a plastic jewel. Now, it looked like a joke at first, but Cat Crib is now actually selling Twinkle Tushes with the stipulation that it's a gag gift. I think it's a good thing over there because, felines can be fussy and they want to clean themselves up. Would you get one for your cat? A Twinkle Tush?
I don't know how this story actually ended up in the stack of stories.
It's a good one because this is something that would make your cat, I think, pretty happy and be, very pretty for them to wear. If you can take a look at that, we'll post it up at crntalk.com. That's our show. Thanks so much for joining us. If you missed anything, log on to our website at crntalk.com. Download our cell phone app. It's free for your smartphone. Just hit pound 250. Click, ding, 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 and you dial it up. Pound 250. Send. When prompted, say CRN Talk. For our executive producer, Courtney Kadar, for Tomas, for Paul Stern, I'm Michael Horn. Have a great night.
CRN Digital Talk Radio prides itself on being the station of every situation. And you can listen to us on nearly any platform and device. Download to your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry episodes of What's Cookin'. and take Master Sommelier Michael Jordan